What's up, y'all, and welcome back to my channel. What's happening? What's up? Got the wide up, hey. As always, I'm so grateful that you clicked on whatever you clicked on to get here. Make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe, and share, honey. If you end up liking this video, make sure you share it with somebody so that it can speak life into them as well. Follow me on all of my social media. If you're not doing that, I don't know what you're doing. Did I mention that my birthday's coming up? That my birthday is this Saturday? We are quarantining and celebrating. I don't know what I'm doing. Don't ask me what I'm doing. I have no idea. It's gonna be here at the house because things may be open, but I ain't going outside. I ain't going outside. Y'all can go outside, but I'm not going outside. I'm gonna let y'all go out there first, and then I'm gonna see what it do to y'all, and then I might try later. Anyway, let's get into this video, okay? Not gonna lie to you, Corona has definitely been messing with my energy, my spirit, my mental, all of that. I've had all types of anxiety, and it has been doing a number on me. I don't know about y'all, but it's been doing a number on me. And so what I've been talking to God about is what's next. Like, what are we gonna do next? Like, what is after this? What is this next season gonna be looking like? God, what can I do to make sure that I'm doing everything that I need to do so that the things that I want and the goals that I want to achieve come to pass? And I was looking through my journals or whatever, and I realized that I've been asking God this same question in the same way, and been worried about the same stuff for the past 2 years. Isn't that sad? For the past 2 years, I've been asking God the same question in every season, waiting for the same answer, right? And so as I was sitting back, I was like, okay, sis. So obviously this is a sign that it's not him. It's you. You are the common denominator. You are the problem. And so I was like, okay, I'm the problem. Now it would be different, right? It would be different, right? If you know, in my journals, I was like, okay, Lord, what am I gonna do about this, that, and the third? What's next for this, that, and the third? But it's literally been the same questions for the past 2 years, right? And every time I sit and I'm like, okay, boom, the Bible says, ask, seek, knock. So I'm gonna ask, seek, and knock. So I'm knocking on Jesus's door. I'm knocking on the door. I'm knocking on the door. I'm asking questions. And I'm just like, okay, God, you know, while you do that, I'm gonna keep doing what I've been doing.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep doing what I've been doing that hasn't been working, right? Because that's gotten us so far.
Right? I'm gonna keep doing what I've been doing while you handle that, right? Not actively, you know, waiting and seeking and working to receive my answer from God, which is so problematic and so self-sabotaging. It's like, I was like, okay, God, I done asked you all the questions that I have. Now, deliver them. They're gonna come to me at the end of this fast. It's gonna happen. Like, you're gonna give me all the answers I need at the end of this fast. Amen. Bless his name. Hallelujah. I'm watch all the sermons. It's great. But I'm gonna keep doing what I've been doing. I'm gonna keep doing what I've been doing. Keep doing what I've been doing. And I don't think there's anything wrong with people doing what they've been doing if what you have been doing has honestly and truly been serving where you want to go and where you want to be. If it is moving you forward in some way, shape, or form. If it's feeding the goal that you're asking God to deliver on. My problem is that I was not doing that. And now that my birthday's coming up on Saturday, I'm gonna be turning 23. It's my Jordan year. Yay. Now that my birthday's been coming up, I was like, okay, like I need to get it together. And what does that look like for real? And so the fact that then I go on my journals and I'm looking and I'm like, girl, you've been asking God the same stuff for the past 2 years. You've been asking him to deliver on the same exact question, the same prayer is written. Let me tell you how crazy it was. Not only was I asking God the same question 2 years ago, it was literally on the same date that I was sitting down journaling. Literally flip the page, like as I'm opening it, and it literally says, like the title of the page is what's next. And I'm like, girl,
you didn't already talk to him about this.
Oh, well, I'm glad I've been talking to him about it. I'm glad that I've been doing that. So what was missing? You know, like why ain't he delivered? Why ain't he told me? I just realized that a lot of times we're waiting on God and he's waiting on us. And I kind of feel like I've touched on that in one of my other videos, but it's really hitting home now. Like, it's not just about you praying to God and you asking him those questions. It's about you actively putting in that work, you actively setting yourself up for success. God is not going to do anything that he's giving you the power to do. I think it's funny that the question I've been asking him for the past 2 years is the question that I had the answer to all this time. And I had access to really propelling my life forward. But rather than focusing, well, and I don't even want to say I wasn't focused on it, but I didn't use what I had. I am guilty. I am so guilty of not doing my work.
So what's your sentence for her?
Electric chair.
And it's crazy because all I get on here and talk about is doing your work. Do your work, whatever that is. Heal those wounds, forgive that person, have a conversation, write in a journal, And I don't even take my own advice. And God is literally giving me all the tools that I needed. And I'm just being hard-headed and not using them. Or I'm procrastinating. A huge revelation that I had on things that I want to be patient on, I'm patient on it, right? But when it comes to God and things that I ask him, you know, that I'm asking him for and that I'm seeking for and that when I need answers, it's like I am so impatient. I'm so impatient. And what I realize is that I can't be impatient and then not do the work. It's like if I'm gonna be impatient, I should at least be doing the work. I wasn't doing what I knew I could do. I wasn't using my resources to go and, to find opportunities or to find auditions or to find classes or to find jobs. I wasn't doing that. I wasn't doing it. Not even uploading videos on my channel. Like, hello? I'm giving you this entire platform and you're not using it. I've given you all of these tools and you're not using it. And I'm just like, dang, Heather, like, God literally got the answers like sitting right there in front of your face and you just not even using it. Like, that is so crazy. Like, you just want him to do it for you. That's what, you want him to do it for you. And he's not gonna do it for me. It's like I pray, but I don't do my work fully. I don't have a good follow through, but that's really like something that I've more actively been praying for now, is having a better follow through, being more conscious, in waking up and doing the things that I said I was going to do on my to-do list and not making excuses. You know what I mean? Because excuses are tied to resistance, and I can't be resistant to things that I told God that I wanted. When I have the opportunity to do these things that I'm asking God for, I find excuses, or I get scared and I get anxious, and it's like, girl, get it together. Like, you prayed and now you got to do the work. Now you got to do the follow through. Like, you're not gonna solve the problem without doing the equation. Like, you don't get to skip steps. You actually have to solve it. You actually have to work it. You actually have to put it in the calculator and figure it out for yourself, and then you'll get your answer. You know what I mean? And a lot of times we're just lazy and we procrastinate and we just want God to just give it to us, and he's not going to do that. And another thing that I had to tell myself is that, girl, you cannot be impatient and lazy. You can't be impatient and procrastinate. That's not fair. It's not only not fair to yourself and your process, it's not fair to God, because then you're putting all this pressure on him to do it by himself. Please get up. Stop waiting for him. He's waiting on you. Y'all can have the staring match like Diddy and Homeboy on that little show. And so you gonna be doing that for 2 years? No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. With all of this COVID-19 that's been going on, I am not gonna lie to you guys, I have had terrible anxiety. Like, I wake up with anxiety, I go to bed with anxiety, and I'm gonna do a video about how I deal with my anxiety, because I've talked to a lot of other people and I know that they're dealing with that as well. And what I realized is that it wasn't just anxiety about corona and what's happening in the state of this world, because I know that God has all of that, but it's really like me being anxious about the future, right? And there's a saying that says, if you're feeling anxiety and you're anxious, it's because you're living in the future. If you're depressed, it's because you're living in the past. When you're content or something, it's because you're living in the present, something like that. But yeah, what I realized is that what I've really been anxious about is the fact that I've been anticipating failure. And I feel like if I was anticipating success more than I was anticipating failure, that I wouldn't be as anxious, because I know that my success is contingent upon my relationship with God, and the closer that I am with him, I know I'm going to be successful in whatever that I do. I cannot fail. I cannot lose, because everything that happens to me is supposed to happen. It's like we feel like we're failing because it's not in our plan. Like that's not how we planned it out. But once we get out of that small-minded box of our plan and we focus in on his plan, you realize that, oh baby, this is happening exactly the way it's supposed to. If you don't get anything away from this video, I want you to know that if you have been waiting for God, just know he has been waiting on you. As soon as you put that work in, as soon as you start using what you already have, as soon as you start just looking around and being like, okay, this is what I want to do. Let me start from here. Let me start from scratch. Let me start from my foundation. Let me start from what I know. Let me do this. Once you start doing that, God, like that's going to open the door and create so many opportunities, because God is going to do that. He's going to see that you're doing greatness with the small things that you have, with the less that you have. You know, it's so crazy. Like you have people who are like, oh, I want to be a model, right? I want to be a model. And then they're like, well, I don't have this camera and I don't have that lighting and da-da-da. It's like, child, we used to do so much more with the iPhone 3. We didn't care. We didn't care that we had no fancy phone. We didn't care we had no BlackBerry. You know what I mean? You use what you had. And there are people who are like big now because they used what they had. You don't need, you stop waiting for the big and fancy. Use what you have. That is where your next lies. So look around and use it. Like, I kid you not, and I've had a conversation with one of my friends, you know, because she was just like, you know, you gotta have more faith. You gotta have more faith. And it's like, I do have faith. My faith is hasty. And I urge anybody who's watching this, who is connecting to this, to watch Hasty Faith by Michael Todd, because I've had a season of hasty faith, and because of my hasty faith, I've had 9 months of being stagnant, 9 months of just digging myself back into a hole of only having glimpses of doing certain things that I loved and that I wanted to do, and not following through on the things that I said that I was going to do because of my hasty faith. It had limitations. Your faith cannot have limitations. If you needed a sign on if God's going to answer your prayer or if God's going to deliver, here's your sign to tell you, yes, he is. He's always going to do that. He was been going to do that, because I told you before that he bout it, okay? God is bout it. But what are you going to do? What are you going to do? What do you have in your power to do? Because I promise you, until you do what you can do, God can't do what he can do. He's waiting on you, period. That's it. That's the message. That's the word. That's what I have to say. So you and I are in this together, okay? I don't know what your corona life is looking like. I've been praying for all of you guys. You know, a lot of people be saying they be praying for you and they don't really be praying for you. I was really praying for you. I just want you to know that I was really praying for y'all. I don't know what's happening for you, but I do know that everything is gonna be fine. And when we get out of this, we get to create our new normal. And so I pray that whatever the next that God has for you, whatever that next thing that is for you that you've been waiting on, I pray that you realize that he has already given you everything that you need to make strides to achieve that next, to make strides for you to get to that next dimension. You have that power. You have that access. Use it. Look around you. Sit down and start to get to work. Start from scratch. Use what you have, because it's all that you need right now. It's all that you need right now. Whatever you have, it's all that you need, whether you believe it or not. Because he's going to supply all of our needs. He's going to supply every need. We will not go without. And he ain't going to give us more than we can bear. So if this season is really hard for you right now, I promise you, if he didn't think you could handle it, you wouldn't be going through it. And you got this. Period, poo. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this puppy up, and I pray that you guys receive something from it. I will be back again with another video, because I told y'all my birthday is coming up. I told y'all my birthday on Saturday. I told you my birthday on Saturday. Make sure you follow me on all my social media, and if you have not already, hit that subscribe button. What you doing? What are you waiting on? Look, I did the whole twist out for y'all, okay? If you like this video, please make sure that you comment down below telling me what you like, what you want to see next. I'm totally interested in hearing from you guys and what you want, what you need, what you're dealing with, or whatever. And again, as always, stay blessed, stay safe, wash your hands, okay? 30 seconds, and stay at home. Stay at home, okay? Stay at home. I don't care what everybody else talking about. Stay at home. I love you guys. I'll see you in my next video. Peace up, A-Town. Oh, shit. Anyway, I love you guys. See you later. Bye. No, I know that you want to click to watch another one of my videos. I know you do. I know you do. So go ahead. Go ahead, girl. Go ahead. Go ahead. You're already here. You're already here. You'd already missed the past 6 months of my stuff. So you might as well go ahead and just click it. Just go ahead and click it. Go ahead and click it.